Hey guys, MrWaheedulHaque back in another video. So I've lost a lot of footage that I've made on this bike, so I've had to make this very bad review instead. Whereas before I had footage of me driving, this, that, everything, like point of view videos on the DYU C3. But yeah, I've lost all that, and now I can't even remake the footage because it's not safe to do so. Because if you're not aware, there's rioting going on in the UK, and yeah, it's not really safe for someone like me to be riding around on a bike on my own. So yeah, that's what this country's come to, but yeah, it is what it is. So sorry DYU for the poor quality of this video. There's nothing I could really do because I come back, well, when you sent the bike I went to holiday. When I come back from holiday, I made the footage, the camera corrupted, so I had to remake the footage. But by the time I had to come to remake the footage, we have the problem of rioting happening, unrest in the country, civil war almost. It's not good. So yeah, I'll just give you an overview of what I found when I was, like a overview of everything, because I've been driving this for a while now, apart from the past week. Yeah, it's not been really safe to do so. So this is the DYU C3. It's a 14-inch folding bike, so it does fold up here on the handlebars. Over here you can bend that over, so it doesn't fold fully, but it's enough that you can get it into a car with a decent boot size. You can take this out as well. So it has a pedal assist range of 34 kilometers, which is about 20 something miles, and a pure electric range of 25 kilometers, which is about 15 to 17 miles, something like that. So it's not the best, but it is an entry-level bike, and it only has a 250 watt motor, and the motor is on the back wheel, so it is a rear wheel drive BMW. So in terms of BMW, this would be a 118i or something. It's a very weak one, you know, the underpowered one. Okay, so this just charges really fast though. I'll show you where the charger port is. It's just down here, right there behind the cover. So it has disc brakes on the front, as you can see, them silver brakes. Disc brakes on the back as well. That's pretty decent. It does have decent brakes, so I have pretty decent brakes. The only thing is, this bike is really heavy, like crazy heavy. Oh yeah, this has 2 years warranty, and you get 1 year warranty on the battery with the motor. So 2 year warranty is for the frame itself, which is not bad, is it guys? And you get headlights at the front, you got headlight on the back. Yeah, where's it gone? There it is. So yeah, and you got reflector at the front as well. Let me show you these lights actually. So you switch it on, hold this down. Oh no, you don't hold that down, you press that down. No, you don't. My bad, there you go. As you can see, you hold this down now when it's on, and your headlight comes on. There you go. There's your bright headlight, your back headlight. So when you press the brake, it flashes the brake instead of thinking, which is like is better, because then you know, which is pretty cool, I think, in my opinion. There's the front one, there's your back one. Alright, let me switch that off now. So you switch off and on by holding that. There you go. And then you switch the actual bike on and off with the on and off button. Not bad that, is it guys? Okay. And this thing has a spring inside, can you see? The seat, which the other bike didn't have. So that's pretty cool. And I'll show you where your throttle is. The throttle is just here. So you can use that anytime you like. It goes up to 15 miles an hour. Max speed. Uphill it very struggles, because it's a very weak motor. Yeah, let's get to the review guys. Yeah, make sure you pump up your tire when you first get it. I'd recommend 40. Was it 40? Something like that. I've done a video on that, so go check that out. So yeah, I'll give you the main overview of this. After using it for well, the original review was 2 weeks. Now I've had it for over a month of use, so now it's a more thorough review, I guess. It's not the best review, but it's a thorough review. So the bad points of this is you feel every bump in the damn road because these tires are small. Like you feel everything, and there's been times where I've nearly went flying. So be aware of that. Just be very careful going down curbs and stuff, because this bike does not shock absorb very well, because it doesn't have any shock absorbers. But again, it is an entry level bike, £450 right now on sale. Yeah, it's electric, and you can use it in electric mode only, and you can use it with pedal assist, like I said. Okay, so the next down point is the motor itself. So it tends to like it's used in bursts instead of actual full usage. Like I've done that, I showed you, and I've made a video somewhere. I'll show you, I'll put it into this video. I think I've got some videos of that still somewhere. Hopefully they've not been corrupted, we'll see. So yeah, so what happens is you'll twist it, it won't work, it'll die on you basically. Even though you got full battery still, it'll just be dead, the motor won't kick in or work at all. So the reason it does that, I think, is overworked, the motor sometimes. That's why it has to cool down a bit and relax, then it comes back into play again. It's a weird one, but it is what it is. So I'd recommend just pedal assist, using this bike as a pedal assist bike instead. Now guys, I'm going to show you how it does on the throttle power alone. This is about a 20 degrees steep slope, whatever you got the injury. As you can see, make sure you don't use your hand on your kickstand, use your kickstand. This one's a bit of an aggressive kickstand, so it's not good for you. Make sure you use the kickstand properly, okay? Alright, so I'm going to not use any pedaling, we're just going to use the electric. Let's see what we can do. Once I get this right, there we go. Okay guys, now with pedal assist as well, let's go. Guys, you don't need to, you can be Superman and throw your leg like that, and you got power. Alright guys, stay tuned, I'll do proper POV. Look at the damage here guys, took all my skin off. No good. Make sure you pump up the tyres, otherwise your front wheel will go a bit squaggly. That's I drove it on the way here, it was squiggling about, so I checked it was at 17 psi, I put it up to 40. Now it's all okay, stable. So yeah, as you can see guys, we're pulling the throttle fully. We have no power from the motor. We got full charge almost. So why this happens is, I don't know, maybe the motor is overheating or whatever. So it's one of the downsides of this bike, because it's such a small motor, 250 watts. That's one of the only downsides. So if I let it cool down for a second or two, watch, will come back to life. See that? So you will have intermittent cut-offs randomly. and the bike gives up on life, so be aware of that. That's the only downside of this starter bike. Otherwise it's pretty decent. But yeah, that shouldn't really be happening. I don't know if that's a issue. Well, every single review I've seen actually said the same thing. They have the same issue, so I don't think it's a fault. I think it's a feature of this bike, a bad feature, but it is a feature. It's because the motor is too weak. So yeah, what else can I say, guys? The seat is nice though. I like that seat. It's very cushioned. Let's have a look. And yeah, the good things about this is the headlights. They're really good. Like on the other bike, the more expensive one, you didn't have any of that. But yeah, there's not really much good points about this bike. But if you're entry level coming into this bike, then it's worth it. So yeah, thank you DYU for sending this out. Really appreciate it. And sorry about messing this up. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.